friends, this is not a snow day. I am Kevin Ozar, and it is day 39 of quarantine. Hi, how you doing? You don't have to answer that. I was talking to some friends of mine, and we were talking about the kind of cultural, hi, how are you? Oh, good, how are you? And the reality is we still have that, how you doing? That we ask, and not good at all. There's lots of good news, lots of good things to be excited about. And so today I have a real quick episode for you. Looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow is Earth Day here in southeastern Michigan, in I think the world. I think the whole Earth. That seems to make sense. So it is the 22nd, and one of the things that I have been a little concerned about, aware of, is that as we social distance, as we quarantine, we shelter in place, we really get a little insular as well as insulated, meaning our world gets a little bit smaller. And as a result of that, we stay safe, we keep our distance, we've got all this quality time, and sometimes challenging quality time with the humans in under their same roof. What happens though is the longer we stay in that space, we seem to lose a little bit of our bigger picture, our perspective, both our historical perspective as well as our global perspective. And one of the things I've tried to do with these webisodes is to just bring some more perspectives to you. And I'm going to keep doing that, have some more students on, some medical professionals, some bloggers. We've got a lot of cool guests coming up. I think tomorrow, being Earth Day, is an awesome opportunity for you and the people you are sharing that roof with to have a conversation about Earth Day. Why do we have an Earth Day? It's pretty old. It's been around for decades. What can we do to impact the environment right now? Because containing a pandemic is part of good stewardship of the Earth and for other species. In order to care about others, you need that level of empathy, and you need that moment of stop looking in, start looking out. And so if you're worried about curriculum tomorrow, I think that one of the best curriculums that you could be a part of delivering or experiencing or sharing with other people is something that talks about the bigger picture. What's happening here, what's happening there. I have many dear friends in Kenya, and they're just now experiencing this. It made its way to the country much, much slower. We're looking to other countries who are coming out of this, different regions. Those same decisions that we're really aware of right now are similar to the decisions that affect how much fuel is being used, or what amount of exports go there, or what are we mining from that country. So I think taking the opportunity on Earth Day tomorrow to look out a little bit, and maybe you're not a particularly green person, unless you're seasick, perhaps. Even if ecology and conservation isn't your jam, it's a great opportunity on Earth Day to talk about how other people on the Earth are handling this. It can be as simple as looking at a map and figuring out where some places are and talking about them. Going on a Google search for some different countries, going on a Google map, and just talking about others. Certainly you could talk about recycling in your own home, about leaving lights on or off, about now that we're home, how can we be greener? That's an awesome activity that you guys could set some goals for yourselves. And in this time, it might even be enough to simply say, let's talk about some other people and how other people are being affected by this. Because when we come out of this, it's going to be important that we focus on each other. Right now, it's super easy to focus on just our needs. And if ever we needed an analogy for how well connected we are, it is the eating habits of one person in one small part of the globe has brought the world to this. We are very, very much connected. Earth Day reminds us of this, that climate is perhaps the most democratic of phenomenon in that it affects all of us. James Joyce has a great short story called The Dead that will illustrate this for you in beautiful, beautiful prose if you're interested. But here we all are. Here we all are on this earth, managing together. It's easy to think of us in little satellites, but in reality, we are one constellation. So have a great Earth Day. Use it to teach, use it to focus on others, use it to think. If yesterday's message was to put on your mask first, hopefully you've had enough of a breath, that you can now look out, look to others, and talk about that and help the other people in your life, especially the smaller people, see the others and why their decisions, even the decision to not go play with your friend, I know you want to, is actually a decision for your friend, for us all. So please let me know in the comments below anything that is on your mind or you think should be on my mind so we can cross that. Tomorrow will be my 40th day in quarantine, which means it just got biblical, people. 40 days. 40 days in the hole. 40 days, 40 nights. Seems like a powerful number. I wonder what tomorrow will bring on Earth Day. Please subscribe. That really does help me and help my numbers and help me understand who's seeing this and where and when. And thanks. Thanks for being you. Thanks for taking care of yourself so you can take care of others, because we're all in this together. Cue Zac Efron.